Welcome to chemistry classes. In this video, we are going to discuss about redox reaction. IGCSE chemistry lesson redox reaction. Redox reaction means chemical reaction in which both oxidation and reduction takes place. Such type of chemical reactions are called redox reaction. Redox reaction means chemical reaction in which both oxidation and reduction takes place together. Such type of chemical reactions are called redox reaction. We can explain oxidation and reduction in different way. First one, we have to discuss here oxidation and reduction based on oxygen. Based on oxygen, we can explain oxidation and reduction. We know magnesium after burning it will produce a white light. After that grey magnesium it is grey color. After burning this grey colored magnesium will turns to white magnesium oxide. Magnesium after burning magnesium will change to magnesium oxide. Magnesium it will change to magnesium oxide. Okay, so look here. Magnesium after burning it changes to magnesium oxide. So here magnesium changes to magnesium oxide. So here magnesium gain oxygen. Magnesium gain oxygen. It received oxygen atom. After that it changed to magnesium oxide. This type of chemical reactions are called oxidation. Okay, substance it gain oxygen or a process by which a substance gain oxygen. Such type of chemical reactions are called oxidation. Okay, gain of oxygen, it is oxidation. And here magnesium received oxygen. So you can say magnesium is oxidized. Magnesium is oxidized. Okay, magnesium is oxidized. So here magnesium received oxygen. This type of substance you can say oxidized. Okay, look here another example. Carbon after burning it will change to carbon dioxide. So this is also example for oxidation. Here substance. Here carbon received oxygen. Carbon gain oxygen, gain of oxygen, it is oxidation. And you can say here carbon is oxidized. Carbon is oxidized. Substance received oxygen. Such type of substance oxidized. Okay, so here you remember 2 points. Gain of oxygen, oxidation. The substance it received oxygen, it oxidized. Okay. Next one we have to discuss here reduction. Reduction. See here in this figure you have copper oxide. Copper oxide it is black color. Okay. Copper oxide heating in a tube. After strong heating hydrogen gases passed through copper oxide. Hot copper oxide. Okay, then you can see after passing hydrogen gas through copper oxide it is black color. After passing hydrogen gas here it will turns to pink. Okay, this black copper oxide will turns to pink. After passing hydrogen gas through copper oxide, hydrogen received oxygen from copper oxide, then hydrogen changed to water, H2 changed to H2O, and copper oxide turns to copper. Okay, so look here when you consider this chemical reaction, copper oxide lost oxygen. Copper oxide lost oxygen. Okay, so substance losing oxygen. This type of chemical reactions are called reduction. Gain of oxygen, oxidation. Loss of oxygen is reduction. substance it lose oxygen. Such type of chemical reactions are called reduction. Loss of oxygen, reduction. Gain of oxygen, oxidation. So you can say here copper oxide reduced. Copper oxide reduced. Here we discussed oxidized. Oxidized. Here you can say copper oxide reduced. Reduced mean reduction happened. Oxidized mean oxidation happened. Okay. So here copper oxide changed to copper. So here this is example for reduction. This chemical reaction is reduction. Okay. So here you can say copper oxide lost oxygen. So copper oxide reduced. So loss of oxygen is reduction. Okay. So similarly, when you consider this chemical reaction, hydrogen changed to H2O. So what happened to hydrogen? Hydrogen received oxygen. H2 gained oxygen. So gain of oxygen, it is oxidation. So in this chemical reaction, there is both oxidation and reduction. So here H2 changed to H2O. This chemical reaction is oxidation. This is oxidation. And this chemical reaction, it is reduction. And here you can say H2 oxidized, copper oxide reduced. Okay. Also you can see in this figure, you can see here, when you keep iron material on atmosphere in presence of air and water, iron will be rust. Iron after rusting, it will change to Fe2O3. We know iron Fe. After rusting, it will change to Fe2O3. Okay, this is also example for oxidation. Look here Fe2O3. So iron received oxygen. This chemical reaction is oxidation. Gain of oxygen, oxidation. Also you can see in this figure iron oxide, scrap iron. Okay, iron after strong heating, iron oxide after strong heating, it lose oxygen and it will change to iron. First one we discuss, iron in presence of air and water, it will change to Fe2O3, it is oxidation. Okay, rusted iron after strong heating, it will lose oxygen and it will change back to iron. This chemical reaction, during this chemical reaction, Fe2O3 lose oxygen and change to Fe. This chemical reaction example for reduction. Okay, so here oxidation and here it is reduction. Okay, so here we discuss redox reaction. Redox reaction mean chemical reactions in which both oxidation and reduction takes place together. Okay, so see here in this chemical reaction we discussed before, copper oxide reacted with hydrogen formed copper and water. So during this chemical reaction, copper oxide lost oxygen and this chemical reaction, it is reduction. And here hydrogen gained oxygen. Hydrogen received oxygen. Okay, so this chemical reaction, it is oxidation. So this is one example for redox reaction. Chemical reaction in which both oxidation and reduction takes place here. So this is example for redox reaction. Also you can say here copper oxide, it is reduced. Copper oxide, it is reduced. And hydrogen, it is oxidized. See here another example here, copper on strong heating in air, it formed calcium on strong heating, it formed calcium oxide. Calcium on strong heating in air, it formed calcium oxide. Okay, so during this chemical reaction, here calcium, here this chemical reaction, it is oxidation. So you can say here calcium, it is oxidized. So you remember here always oxidation and reduction takes place together. Always oxidation and reduction takes place together. So here this is oxidation. So you can say this chemical reaction, it will be reduction. It will be reduction, and here you can say here O2 is reduced. Oxidation and reduction always takes place together. Okay, so this is, we know this is oxidation. Calcium received oxygen, it is oxidation. So remember, so this chemical reaction, it will be reduction, because oxidation and reduction takes place always together. Clear? Okay, next one we have to discuss here another definition for redox reaction. We already discussed based on oxygen, gain of oxygen, substance it gain oxygen, oxidation. Substance it lose oxygen, it is reduction. We have to discuss here another definition for redox reaction, another definition for oxidation and reduction. Okay, based on electron transfer, we can explain redox reaction. Substance it lose electron, it is oxidation. Substance it gain electron, it is reduction. Lose electron, oxidation, gain electron, reduction. Okay, before gain oxygen, oxidation. Here lose electron, oxidation. Okay, based on electron, lose electron, oxidation. Based on oxygen, gain oxygen, oxidation. Okay, remember the difference. Clear? Now see here, we discussed before magnesium, after strong heating it form magnesium oxide. Okay, you know magnesium oxide, it is ionic compound. We already discussed chemical bonding. You can check the video. If you did not watch the video, you can watch the video chemical bonding. Okay, so here magnesium after burning it form magnesium oxide. Okay, here magnesium oxide, it is ionic compound. Okay, so here ionic compound mean we know magnesium and oxygen. Magnesium it is metal and oxygen it is non-metal. Okay, generally metal lose electron, metal transfer electron to non-metal. Magnesium transfer electron to oxygen. Okay, here magnesium, you know electronic structure of magnesium 2A2. Magnesium outer shell 2 electron. To get stability here magnesium transfer 2 electron. Oxygen outer shell 6 electron. Electronic structure 2, 6. Oxygen need 2 more electron. Okay, so here after electron transfer, magnesium change to Mg2 plus. Look here, magnesium with the 2 plus. Okay, because 2 electron lost, and here oxygen received 2 electrons, so O2 minus. Clear? So here magnesium lost 2 electron, loss of electron we know, substance it losing electron, it is oxidation. So you can say here magnesium is oxidized. Magnesium lost 2 electron, so here magnesium is oxidized. Okay, similarly here oxygen received 2 electron, so it is reduction. Oxygen received 2 electron, so this process it is reduction, and you can say oxygen is reduced. Magnesium oxidized, oxygen is reduced. So here you understand here gain of electron, reduction, loss of electron, oxidation. Okay, next one we have to discuss here how to write half equation. Half equations are used to represent electron transfer. We discussed magnesium after burns it form magnesium oxide. 2 Mg plus O2 giving 2 MgO. 2 Mg plus O2, 2 MgO. Okay, so here we can write half equation for this reaction. We know for magnesium, during this chemical reaction we discussed it is ionic compound. Magnesium lost, magnesium transferred 2 electron and oxygen received 2 electron. Okay, we discussed already. So here magnesium changed to Mg2 plus after losing 2 electron. Here magnesium lost 2 electron and magnesium changed to Mg2 plus. Similarly here oxygen received, here O plus 2 electron. Look here, left hand side plus 2 mean oxygen received 2 electron. Here right hand side plus 2 electron mean magnesium lost 2 electron. Here magnesium lost 2 electron, here oxygen received 2 electron. Clear? So here oxygen received 2 electron and it changed to O2 minus. Clear? We had to balance this equation. See here it is 2 Mg, here it is O2. We did only 1 Mg. So you have to multiply all this equation with 2 because here 2 magnesium. We wrote equation for 1 magnesium. You need 2 magnesium. So you can write it 2 Mg. 2 Mg gives 2 Mg2 plus 2 times 2, 4 electron. You understand? Here it is 2 Mg plus O2 giving 2 MgO. We did only for 1 magnesium. Okay, so we have to make it for 2 magnesium. Clear? So you can do it like this. Multiply all this equation with the 2. So it will be 2 Mg gives 2 Mg2 plus 2 electron. That is here 2 Mg gives 2 Mg2 plus 4 electron. Similarly here we did for oxygen, but here it is O2. O2 means 2 oxygen atom. Here only 1 oxygen. So what you have to do here? Here also you have to multiply all this with 2 because here 2 oxygen atom. So you can make it like this O2 plus 2 times 2, 4 electron. Then it will be 2O2 minus. Here it will be 2O2 minus 2 times 2, 4 electron and it will be O2. Clear? Now this is balanced. So these are the 2 half equation for this chemical reaction. Okay, these are the 2 half equation for this chemical reaction. Clear? So half equations are used to represent electron transfer. Okay, next one we have to discuss here redox reaction without oxygen. Redox reaction without oxygen. Okay, before we discuss redox reaction, chemical reaction which contain oxygen. Now see here in this chemical reaction you cannot see oxygen. 2Na plus Cl2 giving 2NaCl. Cl2 plus 2 KBr giving 2 KCl plus Br2. You can say oxidation and reduction in these chemical reactions also. Here you cannot see oxygen. Also you can explain redox reaction, this type of equation with help of electron transfer. Here 2Na plus Cl2 giving 2NaCl. We know this is ionic compound. Ionic compound, sodium, metal, chlorine, non-metal. During this chemical reaction, sodium, there is 1 electron outer shell. Sodium transfer 1 electron to chlorine. After that sodium changed to 2,8 outer electronic structure or electronic structure 2,8. Chlorine 2,8,8. So here sodium lost 1 electron. So you can say here sodium oxidized. Lose electron, oxidation. Okay. So here sodium oxidized. Similarly here chlorine received 1 electron. So you can say here chlorine reduced. So accordingly you can say here oxidation and reduction. So here this is balanced equation 2Na plus Cl2 giving 2NaCl. So during this chemical reaction 2Na changed to 2Na plus and Cl minus. 2Na changes to 2Na plus. So this chemical reaction is oxidation. And here Cl2 received 2 electron and changed to 2Cl minus. So this will be reduction. Okay, chlorine received electron, it is reduction. Okay, and this is oxidation. Clear? So here actually one sodium, to balance this chemical reaction we did here 2Na plus. Okay, here Cl2 2Cl minus to make it balance. Similarly here this is another chemical reaction, this is displacement reaction. Here also you can say oxidation and reduction. You cannot see oxygen here. Here Cl2 plus 2KBr giving 2KCl plus Br2. See here K plus Br minus, here it is K plus Cl minus. Okay, so during this chemical reaction Cl2 changed to Cl minus. Look here, Cl2 changed to 2Cl minus. Here 2Cl minus. Cl2 changed to 2Cl minus. So during this chemical reaction Cl2 received 2 electron and it changed to Cl minus. Received electron, it is reduction. It is reduction. Okay, and here it is 2Br minus. 2Br minus. Br minus changed to Br2. Okay, 2Br minus changed to Br2 after losing electron. So this is oxidation. It is oxidation. Okay, how to find these charges and how to find this oxidation state we will discuss now. Okay, after this we will discuss, so you can understand more clearly how to find these charges based on oxidation state. We have to discuss oxidation state. Okay, now you understand here Cl2 plus 2KBr giving 2KCl plus Br2. There is no oxygen, still it helps to explain, still we can explain here oxidation and reduction, okay, based on electron transfer. Here Cl2 changed to Cl minus, it is here Cl2 received electron, gain electron, it is reduction. And here 2Br minus changed to Br2, here loss of electron. Okay, electron losing, it is 2Br minus giving Br2, here loss of electron, it is oxidation. Gain of electron, reduction, loss of electron, oxidation. Okay, next one we have to discuss here making ionic equation from half equation. From half equation we can make ionic equation. Okay, see here one example. Here we discuss this. This is displacement reaction, Cl2 plus 2KBr giving 2KCl plus 2KCl plus Br2. This is one displacement reaction. Here it's half equation, Cl2 changed to 2Cl minus. This is one half equation, Cl2 changed to, I told you before, here it is K plus Cl minus, Cl2 changed to 2Cl minus. This is one half equation. Another one, it is, look here, this is Br minus. Okay, here in periodic table you can see this is group 1. All group 1 elements, they have +1 charge. All group 7, fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine, they are group 7 elements, they have -1 charge. We discussed this in chemical bonding. Okay, valency. So here this is -1, here it is -1, these are +1. Okay, so here Cl2 changed to 2Cl minus, 2Br giving Br2. Okay, 2Br giving Br2 after losing electron. So these are the two half equation. We want to make ionic equation. To make this ionic equation we have to combine this, we have to add these two equation. So Cl2 plus 2 electron plus 2Br minus gives 2Cl minus plus Br2 plus 2 electron. See here 2 electron, both sides there is 2 electrons, so you can cancel it. So what is left? here Cl2 plus 2Br minus gives 2Cl minus plus Br2. This is the final ionic equation. So this is the ionic equation for this chemical reaction. So you can make ionic equation for different type of chemical reaction like this. So this is chemical reaction. You just write there half equation, combine this half equation, cancel the number of electrons. So finally you will get ionic equation. Clear? Okay, next one we have to discuss here redox reaction and change in oxidation state. Redox reaction and change in oxidation state. Okay, here we have to understand here oxidation state. Oxidation state or oxidation number. Oxidation number mean the charge of elements. Charge of elements. For example, you know in periodic table this is group 1, group 2, group 3, group 4, group 5, group 6, 7 and 8. All group 1 elements. All group 1 elements. Group 1 elements mean lithium, sodium, potassium, rubidium, cesium, francium. All group 1 elements they have plus 1 oxidation state. Plus 1 oxidation state. Similarly, group 2 elements beryllium, magnesium, calcium, strontium, barium. These are group 2 elements. Group 2 elements they have plus 2 oxidation state. Group 3 they have plus 3 oxidation state. Group 4 plus 4 oxidation state. Okay. After that minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 0. Group 8 elements helium, neon, argon, krypton, xenon. These are group 8 elements. They have 0 oxidation state. That's why these elements are called group 0. Group 0. Okay. So here oxidation state mean the charge of elements. Charge of elements. We can understand here, we can understand oxidation state from the periodic table. You can check here different group and their oxidation state. Okay, here we have to understand here rules of oxidation state. Rules of oxidation state. Rules of oxidation state mean here first we have to understand elements in free state they have no oxidation state, or you can say their oxidation state is 0. Okay, elements in free state mean here hydrogen H2, iron Fe, helium. These are elements in free form. Okay, elements in free state they have oxidation state 0. Okay, but elements in combined form mean different elements in combined together. Look here, NaCl, magnesium oxide. So NaCl, MgO, here two different elements are combined together. These are combined form. In combined form they have oxidation state. Sodium, they have plus 1 oxidation state. Chlorine, minus 1 oxidation state. Magnesium plus 2 oxidation state, and here oxygen it is minus 2. Okay, so in combined form they have their own oxidation state, and these numbers obtained from periodic table. Okay, hydrogen plus 1, hydrogen plus 1 oxidation state. Also here all elements in group 1 they have plus 1 oxidation state. Similarly you will get oxidation state according to this periodic table. Also you remember here elements in free form they have 0 oxidation state. Okay, generally this oxidation state we will represent in Roman letters. Okay, we have to use Roman letters to represent oxidation state. For example, sodium plus 1 oxidation state, so we will use to represent like this, plus 1 oxidation state. Magnesium plus 2 oxidation state, plus 2 oxidation state. Okay, so we will use Roman letter. Okay, silicon plus 4 oxidation state, plus 4 oxidation state. Okay, so we will use Roman letters to represent oxidation state. Another thing we have to understand here, transition elements. Elements which coming in this part, they are transition elements. Okay, transition elements showing various oxidation state. Transition elements, they have different oxidation state. Even one element shows many oxidation state. See here, iron shows +2 +3 oxidation state. Cobalt also showing +2 +3 oxidation state. Chromium +3 +4 oxidation state. Copper +1 and +2 oxidation state. Okay, so transition elements, they have various oxidation state. We can understand this oxidation state from their name. For example, copper 2 sulfate. Copper 2 sulfate. So their oxidation state will be +2. Copper 2 sulfate. So +2 oxidation state. And another example, iron 3 oxide. Iron 3 oxide. Iron in bracket there will be Roman letter 3. So iron +3 oxidation state. So here the compound with the number, the compound in bracket, we will get a number. For example, look here, iron 3 oxide. Iron 3 oxide. So here you have to understand iron 3. Iron with +3 oxidation state. So this number helps us to understand oxidation state of transition elements. So here we discuss oxidation state. Oxidation state, we discuss rules of oxidation state. Elements in combined form, they have oxidation state. Elements in free form, they have zero oxidation state. Okay, elements, their oxidation state, generally we will use Roman letters to represent oxidation state. Transition elements, they have various oxidation state. These are the example: iron and cobalt +2 and +3, chromium +3 and +4, copper +1 and +2 oxidation state. Okay, next one we have to discuss here change in oxidation state. Change in oxidation state during redox reaction. Sodium reacted with chlorine forms sodium chloride. We discussed before, sodium reacted with chlorine forms sodium chloride. Sodium chloride, it is ionic compound. Sodium transfer electron to chlorine. Sodium lose electron and chlorine receive electron. Okay, so let us check here what is the oxidation state change during this chemical reaction. See here, we discussed already elements in free state. Elements in free state, their oxidation state 0. So here sodium, it is free state, and chlorine also free state. So their oxidation state 0. But elements in combined form, they have oxidation state. Elements in combined form, they have oxidation state. Okay, so here we know sodium group 1, so it will be +1. Chlorine, it is group 7, -1. Okay, so during this chemical reaction, here look here, sodium 0 +1. Sodium, it was 0, Na0, then it changed to +1 oxidation state. Similarly here chlorine, it is 0 oxidation state, then it changed to Cl-. Okay, so you remember here elements in free state, they have 0, their oxidation state 0. Elements in free state, their oxidation state will be 0. Clear? After receiving electron, after gain electron, atoms become negatively charged. After receiving 1 electron, -1 oxidation state. After receiving 2 electron, -2 oxidation state, and so on. Okay, similarly here, after losing electron, they are getting positive charge. After losing 1 electron, +1 oxidation state. After losing 2 electron, +2 oxidation state, and so on. Clear? So look here, sodium lose 1 electron, so +1 oxidation state. Chlorine received 1 electron, that's why chlorine getting -1 oxidation state. So here lose 1 electron, so this reaction is oxidation. Here gain electron, so this is reduction. Clear? Okay, next one we have to discuss here use of oxidation state to understand redox reaction. We can predict oxidation and oxidation and reduction. We can predict whether oxidation takes place or reduction takes place with the help of oxidation number. Okay, so let us check here different example here iron 2 sulfide. This is iron 2 sulfide. Okay, this compound it is given iron 2 sulfide. Here in the question it is given iron reacted with the sulfur form iron 2 sulfide. Iron 2 sulfide mean here iron its oxidation state +2 oxidation state. Sulfur you can check periodic table, oxygen, sulfur, selenium, tellurium, polonium. These are group 6 elements and they have -2 oxidation state. Okay, and here these are elements in free state, so their oxidation state will be 0. So iron from 0 change to +2. Iron 0 change to +2 oxidation state. Okay, so I told you before 0 change to +1 or +2 or +3 oxidation state mean it losing electron. Here 0 oxidation state change to +2 oxidation state mean iron lost 2 electron, losing electron. Loss of electron mean it is oxidation. So this chemical reaction is oxidation. Similarly here sulfur 0 oxidation state and here sulfur -2 oxidation state. These are Roman letter I discussed with you before. Roman letters are using to represent oxidation number. So here 0 change to -2. -2 oxidation state mean sulfur received 2 electron. So received electron, so it is reduction. This chemical reaction here iron to Fe to Fe2 plus, it is oxidation. Sulfur to S2 minus, it is reduction. Okay. Similarly, we have another chemical reaction iron 2 chloride. This is iron 2 chloride reacted with the chlorine form iron 3 chloride. So here in the question these names will be given. Then only you can understand the oxidation state of iron. Iron here iron 2 chloride. So here iron its oxidation state is +2 and here iron 3 chloride. So oxidation state of iron +3 and halogens, all halogens they have -1 oxidation state. -1 oxidation state. Fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine they have -1 oxidation state. -1 oxidation state mean in combined form they have oxidation number. Here iron 2 chloride, this is combined form. Iron 3 chloride, this is combined form. But here Cl2 it exists in free form. Elements in free state their oxidation state will be 0 oxidation state. Clear? So here look this chemical reaction here iron +2 oxidation state change to +3 oxidation state. So +2 change to +3 mean look here +2 oxidation state +3 oxidation state. So here this Fe2 plus lost 1 electron, so it will be oxidation or simply you can understand charge increases mean oxidation. Here charge increases oxidation, charge decreases reduction. Okay, look here chlorine exists free form 0 change to -1. So -1 it is reduction. It will be reduction. Clear? Okay, see here last example here ammonia reacted with HCl form ammonium chloride. Ammonia NH3 reacted with hydrogen chloride form ammonium chloride. Okay, let us see here nitrogen, you can check periodic table, nitrogen, phosphorus, arsenic. Okay, these elements they have -3 oxidation state. Hydrogen +1 oxidation state. Again here hydrogen +1, chlorine -1 oxidation state. Here nitrogen -3 oxidation state, hydrogen +1 oxidation state, chlorine, -1 oxidation state. So you can check here nitrogen, -3 oxidation state, here also -3 oxidation state. Hydrogen here and here +1 oxidation state, here also hydrogen +1 oxidation state. Chlorine -1 oxidation state, and here also chlorine -1 oxidation state. So there is no change in oxidation state. Okay, both nitrogen, hydrogen, chlorine, each side their oxidation state same. So there is no oxidation and reduction this chemical reaction. So here no redox reaction. This type of chemical reaction, there is no redox reaction. Here no redox reaction because no change in oxidation state. Clear? Here you have to remember here iron 2 sulfide mean here Fe2 plus. Iron 2 chloride mean Fe2 plus. Iron 3 chloride mean Fe3 plus. Okay, these are transition elements. Transition elements, their oxidation state you will get from this number. Rest of the elements you will get oxidation state from periodic table. All group 1 elements they have +1, group 2 +2, group 3 +3, +4. After +4, rest of the elements -3, -2, -1, 0. Clear? Okay, next one we have to discuss here oxidizing and reducing agent. Oxidizing and reducing agent. Okay, see here one example. We have here copper oxide. Copper oxide reacted with hydrogen form copper and water. Copper oxide reacted with hydrogen form copper and water. Here you can see here copper oxide lost oxygen. Copper oxide lost oxygen. So you can say here losing oxygen is reduction. So here copper oxide reduced. Copper oxide lost oxygen, copper oxide reduced. Okay, so here you have to understand some chemicals in which reduction happened, so it will be oxidizing agent. Chemicals in which reduction happened, so such type of chemicals are oxidizing agent. Oxidizing agent also called oxidant. Oxidizing agent also called oxidant. Okay, see here another one. You can see here hydrogen. Hydrogen changed to water. So hydrogen received oxygen. Hydrogen received oxygen. Something gain oxygen, so it is oxidation. So here hydrogen oxidized. On hydrogen oxidation takes place. So you can say here in hydrogen is oxidized. Oxidized. So chemicals in which oxidation takes place, such type of chemicals are reducing agent. Reducing agent also called reductant. I will repeat once again. Here copper oxide reduced. Copper oxide reduction happen or reduce. So some chemicals in which reduction takes place. So such type of chemicals are oxidizing agent. Reduction happen, so such type of chemicals are oxidizing agent. Oxidizing agent also called oxidant. Oxidant. And here hydrogen. Hydrogen oxidation takes place. Hydrogen received oxygen. So hydrogen received oxygen. So oxidation takes place. So something oxidation takes place or oxidized. So this type of chemicals are reducing agent. Reducing agent also called reductant. So you understand. Okay, so here you have to understand opposite way chemicals in which reduction happen, so it will be oxidizing agent. Chemicals in which reduction takes place, so it will be oxidizing agent, or chemical in which oxidation happen, so it will be reducing agent. This way. Okay, reduced, so it will be oxidizing agent. Oxidized, so it will be reducing agent. Okay, based on electron transfer you can remember oxidation and reduction based on this one. Oil brick Oxidation is losing electron. Reduction is gain electron. Oxidation is losing electron and reduction is gain electron. Something it reduced, it will be oxidizing agent. Something it is oxidized, so it will be reducing agent. So the question asking like this here, which one is oxidizing agent? Oxidizing agent. So the chemical, it is reduced, reduction. So where is reduction? So this is reduction. So it will be oxidizing agent. Okay. So you can find answer like that. Clear? Okay, next one we have to discuss here some example for oxidizing and reducing agent. Some example for oxidizing and reducing agent. First one we have to discuss here example for oxidizing agent. Example for oxidizing agent, first one potassium manganate. Potassium manganate, KMnO4. Okay, KMnO4 or MnO4 minus. MnO4 minus, here you know manganese, it is transition elements, it shows various oxidation state. Manganese, you can find here oxidation state of you can say here potassium manganate. We will write like this: potassium manganate. Potassium manganate. We will write it like this: potassium manganate. So manganese plus 7 oxidation state. Okay, potassium manganate in bracket you can see 7. So here manganese plus 7 oxidation state. Okay, after oxidation manganese will change to Mn2 plus. After oxidation manganese with plus 7 oxidation state, it will change to plus 2 oxidation state. Also you remember potassium manganate, it is purple color. After oxidation it will turns to colorless. After oxidation it will be colorless. Okay, another oxidizing agent, potassium dichromate. Potassium dichromate, in bracket you can see plus 7. Also you can say here K2Cr2O7, potassium dichromate. Potassium dichromate, or you can write it like this: Cr2O7 2 minus. Cr2O7 2 minus. After oxidation state it will be plus 3 oxidation state. Also here potassium dichromate, in bracket you can see plus 7. So oxidation state of potassium dichromate, it will be plus 7. After oxidation it will be plus 3 oxidation state. Plus 3 oxidation state. Potassium dichromate, it is orange color. After oxidation it will be green. So here we discuss two oxidizing agent, potassium permanganate, it is purple color. After oxidation colorless. Potassium dichromate, it is orange color. After oxidation it will be green. Clear? Next one we have to discuss here reducing agent. Example for reducing agent. Example for reducing agent, potassium iodide. Potassium iodide, it is reducing agent. Example here, hydrogen peroxide in presence of potassium iodide, it will change to potassium sulfate and water. Okay, so here potassium iodide, it acts as reducing agent in this chemical reaction. Look here, potassium iodide, K plus and I minus. Here it is iodine, I minus, and here it is I2. I2 mean iodine in free state, it has 0 oxidation state. So here we discuss here potassium iodide act as a reducing agent, and here potassium during this chemical reaction iodine minus 1 oxidation state change to 0. Okay, iodine with minus 1 oxidation state, it will be colorless, and here I2 it will be red brown. So during this chemical reaction the color change will be colorless to brown. Clear. So here these are the things we have to discuss in this video. So rest of the part we will discuss next video. So thank you for watching this channel.